what if I told you that tolerance, a concept so fundamental to our modern society, has deep roots in one of the world's oldest religions, Islam? A surprising thought for some, perhaps, but the essence of this video is to delve into the origins and evolution of tolerance within the Islamic faith, a topic that is often misunderstood or overlooked in contemporary discourse. This exploration is not just about understanding Islam, but about broadening our understanding of the concept of tolerance itself. We will walk through the corridors of time, from the prophetic beginnings of Islam to the divine guidance provided by the Quran, onto historical examples of tolerance within Islamic societies, and finally, to the present-day challenges and triumphs of tolerance within modern Islam. This journey promises to be enlightening, thought-provoking, and hopefully, a catalyst for positive dialogue. So let's embark on this enlightening journey together to understand the profound concept of tolerance in Islam. The seeds of tolerance in Islam were sown during the life of Prophet Muhammad. This statement is not just an assertion, but a reflection of numerous instances from the Prophet's life that exemplify tolerance. Let's delve into some of these instances. In the city of Medina, the Prophet established a constitution known as the Charter of Medina. This groundbreaking social contract guaranteed religious freedom for all citizens, regardless of their faith. It was a society where Muslims, Jews, and pagans lived side by side, practicing their faiths in harmony. This was a clear demonstration of tolerance, a seed planted by the Prophet himself. In another instance, Prophet Muhammad received a delegation of Christians from Najran in his mosque in Medina. During their stay, the time for their prayer came. The Prophet graciously offered them the space within his mosque to conduct their prayers, respecting their right to worship even in his own place of worship. This act was a testament to his profound tolerance and respect for other faiths. And let's not overlook the Prophet's treatment of individuals. Take the story of an old woman who would regularly throw trash in the Prophet's path as he walked by her house. Despite her consistent attempts to provoke him, the Prophet responded with kindness and compassion. When he noticed her absence one day, he visited her to inquire about her well-being. This act of tolerance towards personal animosity is a lesson for all, illustrating that tolerance is not just about grand gestures, but also about small, everyday interactions. These stories and many others like them set the precedent for tolerance in Islam. They showcase the Prophet's respect for diversity, his commitment to peaceful coexistence, and his kindness towards those who disagreed with him. These are not just historical anecdotes, but guiding principles for Muslims around the world. Thus, the Prophet laid the foundations of tolerance, which later blossomed into an integral part of Islamic teachings. His life serves as a beacon, guiding Muslims towards a path of tolerance, respect, and understanding, echoing through the ages. But it wasn't just the Prophet's actions that preached tolerance. The Holy Quran itself is filled with verses encouraging the same. Consider the verse from Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 256, where it is stated, "There is no compulsion in religion." This verse explicitly encourages freedom of belief, a fundamental aspect of tolerance. It directs Muslims towards understanding that faith is a personal journey, one that cannot and should not be forced upon anyone. Then, there's Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 13, which reads, "O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female, and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another." This verse promotes diversity and implores Muslims to seek knowledge and understanding of different cultures and societies, rather than shunning them. And let's not forget Surah Al-Mumtahana, verse 8, which declares, "Allah does not forbid you from those who do not fight you because of religion, and do not expel you from your homes, from being righteous toward them, and acting justly toward them." This verse underlines the principle of fairness and justice towards all, regardless of their faith. These verses, among many others, guide Muslims towards a path of patience, understanding, and respect for all. They encourage Muslims to embrace diversity, uphold justice, and promote peaceful coexistence. Beyond just tolerance, these verses advocate for acceptance and respect. They guide Muslims to acknowledge differences, not as divisions, but as opportunities for learning and growth. By promoting such values, the Quran encourages Muslims to cultivate an environment of mutual respect and understanding where everyone's rights and beliefs are acknowledged and respected. As we delve deeper into the Quran, we find that it doesn't merely tolerate differences, it celebrates them. It sees the diversity of mankind not as a challenge, but as a blessing. It teaches Muslims to see the world through a lens of compassion and understanding, to always strive for justice, and to uphold the dignity and rights of all individuals. As we can see, the Quran provides a divine blueprint for tolerance, directing Muslims towards a peaceful coexistence with all. Moving on from the text to the context, let's delve into history and look at how Islamic societies practice tolerance. Take, for instance, the reign of the Umayyad Caliphate in Spain, also known as Al-Andalus. This period, spanning 8 centuries, stands as a shining example of religious harmony and intellectual flourishing. Christians, Jews, and Muslims lived side by side, contributing to a vibrant culture that saw advancements in science, philosophy, and the arts. This era is often referred to as the Golden Age of Tolerance in Islamic history. Or consider the Ottoman Empire's millet system. In a time when religious persecution was rampant in many parts of the world, the Ottomans instituted a system that allowed non-Muslim communities, or millets, to live according to their own religious laws and traditions. The millet system stands as a testament to the principle of tolerance in historical Islamic governance. Let's not forget the Charter of Medina, a constitution penned by Prophet Muhammad himself. This document, written in the 7th century, guaranteed religious freedom and protection for all citizens of Medina, regardless of their faith. It was a groundbreaking pact that embodied the essence of Islamic tolerance. And in more recent history, we have the example of Emir Abdelkader, a 19th century Algerian leader who saved thousands of Christians during the Druze-Christian conflict in Damascus. His actions were guided by the Islamic principle of protecting the innocent, regardless of their faith. These historical examples illustrate the practical application of Islamic tolerance. From the Umayyad Caliphate's golden age to the Ottoman Empire's millet system, from the Charter of Medina to Emir Abdelkader's humanitarian deeds, we see a recurring theme of acceptance and respect for diversity. These instances aren't anomalies. They're expressions of a core Islamic principle, that of tolerance and respect for all, an ethos that is as relevant today as it was then. In the modern world, the practice of tolerance in Islam continues, though it faces its own set of challenges. As we navigate the 21st century, it's crucial to acknowledge the complexities that come with upholding this age-old virtue in a rapidly changing society. One of the key challenges is the rise of extremism, which is often fueled by misconceptions and ignorance about the true teachings of Islam. This extremism, unfortunately, often overshadows the peaceful majority, casting a dark cloud on the image of Islam. Yet, despite this, there are countless Muslims worldwide tirelessly working to dispel these misconceptions and uphold the value of tolerance. They do so through education, dialogue, and by simply living out their faith in a way that embodies tolerance and peace. Take, for instance, the countless interfaith initiatives led by Muslims across the globe. These initiatives aim to foster mutual understanding and respect among people of different faiths. From interfaith iftars during Ramadan to collaborative community service projects, these efforts highlight Islam's commitment to peaceful coexistence and tolerance. Similarly, in the realm of academia, Muslim scholars are revisiting classical Islamic texts and traditions, providing fresh interpretations that underscore the importance of tolerance. This intellectual work is crucial in combating extremist ideologies and providing a counter-narrative. Moreover, the rise of social media and digital platforms has given Muslims a global voice to share their experiences and perspectives, further promoting tolerance and understanding. From influential Muslim bloggers to online Islamic learning platforms, these digital spaces serve as powerful tools for promoting the true, tolerant essence of Islam. However, it's important to note that this journey towards a more tolerant society is not without its obstacles. Issues such as Islamophobia, discrimination, and cultural misunderstandings continue to pose significant challenges. Despite the obstacles, the spirit of tolerance continues to thrive in Islam, demonstrating the religion's enduring commitment to peaceful coexistence. It's a testament to the resilience and dedication of countless Muslims around the world who, every day, strive to live out their faith in a way that promotes peace, understanding, and tolerance. As we've seen, tolerance is not just an aspect of Islam, it is at its very core. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, laid the foundations of this principle, teaching his followers to respect all of humanity. This message of tolerance was further amplified in the Quran, the divine guide for Muslims, urging them towards understanding, acceptance, and compassion. Historically, Islamic societies have demonstrated this value remarkably, fostering environments of coexistence and mutual respect. Today, despite the challenges, the essence of tolerance continues to be a beacon of light in contemporary Islamic practice. This journey of tolerance in Islam, from its prophetic beginnings to its modern manifestations, underlies the religion's commitment to peace, acceptance, and humanity. It's a testament to the faith's timeless values, which continue to inspire millions of people around the world. In the end, understanding tolerance in Islam gives us a broader perspective on the religion and its values, reminding us that at its heart, Islam is a faith of peace, acceptance, and above all, tolerance.